or if you are ever, if you have to miss one of the lives, I go live over here on YouTube. And so you can join me here on YouTube or watch the replays over on YouTube. Okay. If you are ever late or you ever have to miss it. Okay. All right. So before we start, always, hey, Jessica, I always start with a few little, not rules, but please do this. I would appreciate it. You just got the notification. All right. So if you have a question that deals with tonight's topic, save it to the end because I take a few questions. If you have a question that does not deal with tonight's topic, you either have to catch me during the day or on Saturdays when I do Q&As, Saturday nights, same time. Okay. So that's that. Second, if you're not a part of Girlfriend Gang, what is you doing? They got a coupon code for $5 off the Girlfriend Gang merchandise store. And it ended today. So why are you not a part of Girlfriend Gang? What is you doing? It's free. It is an online community for young girls to help encourage them. Hey, Charlotte, love you too. Encourage them to love themselves and to live out loud. We have an artist group over there where they talk about their art and what they like, what they don't like. And we just have girls that are coming together. So we're going to start doing more stuff over there, of course, because I'm still trying to get everything together, get everything organized. I'm an entrepreneur. I have nobody that works for me. So all of this I do by myself. Okay. So give me a little time, Girlfriend Gang, but join. And also, if you have not pre-ordered my book, The Power of Standing Out, my devotional, you definitely want this. If you have any struggles with self-esteem, self-love, not caring about what people on social media are doing or what they say about you, that's important. Grab this and the companion. Thanks, Rankle. Welcome. And the companion journal, which asks you questions. If you're part of Girlfriend Gang, the day one for both of these is available for free over on Girlfriend Gang. Okay. So you definitely want to get that. Now, how much is it? The book by itself is $10.50. And then these together is $20. Okay. And I will be sending these out this week. All of the books come in this week. So you definitely want to get them. I'm going to autograph them, write a message to you if you tell me when you order who it's for. And yeah, you can have that book. But day one is for free over in Girlfriend Gang. So you definitely want to check that out. See if it's a book that you want. Okay. You're going to get better, Jess J. Promise. Oh, thank you, Valerie. All right. So today, good job, Claire. Get it, girl. Today, we're talking about how to stop choosing the wrong friends. How? Oh, we about to talk about that right now. It's Juliana. You in the right place at the right time, girl. We're talking about how to stop choosing the wrong friends. Okay. Now, a lot of this is going to deal with boundaries. Like the bulk of this is about boundaries. Good job, Flower. Profile pic. What is Girlfriend Gang on? Click the link in my bio. You'll see it. What if you don't have friends? This is still necessary for you because when people start coming around, you definitely want to be able to know how to choose the right ones. Okay. So we talked about boundaries before, right? We talked about how boundaries is acceptable and unacceptable behavior around you within a relationship, within a friendship. It's basically you saying, these are what I require when you come close to me. These are the things that I require. These are things that I'm not adjusting until I grow. These are things I'm not adjusting because these are the things that help me to feel safe. These are the things that help me to feel that I can trust you, help me to feel like I can open myself up to you, to see my strengths and to see my weaknesses. Now, if you cannot, basically with boundaries, if you cannot comply with the things that I'm saying is acceptable and unacceptable behavior in my presence, then I'm not going to let you in close. Okay. So some of the issues, because in my inbox every day, we're talking about how to stop choosing the wrong friends. We talked about, yes, Teehee. We talk about in my inbox, I'm always getting messages about, oh my gosh, me and my toxic friend, right? My toxic friend did this to me. My best friend, she did this, and then she did this, and then she did this. And I don't know if I want to be her friend anymore. So I don't really know what to do. Right? These are messages I get in my inbox, literally from all over the world. I got them from girls in Chicago. I got them from girls in Poland. I got them from girls in Germany. I got them from girls in Georgia. All y'all having the same issues, which is y'all have people in your life that you call a friend that is not a friend, that was never a friend. They might have been somebody you enjoyed spending time with, which we would classify as an associate, or just someone that we're cordial with, which is nice. We have those people. Then we have people that are actually friends. But the issue is y'all are letting toxic people in. Hey, from Trinidad, y'all letting toxic people in too close. And then you finding out, oh, you was just supposed to be an associate. You finding out, oh, I wasn't supposed to be that close to you. You did not deserve to have full access to me. Y'all finding out after the fact. Y'all got friends out here spreading your business. You got friends out here talking, spreading rumors about you. You got friends out here that's messing with your boyfriend and your ex-boyfriend behind your back. You got friends out here that are ghosting you for 2 weeks. You don't know what's going on. You got friends that decide that they don't want to be friends with you anymore, but they want to be friends with her. And then they talking about you. This is what y'all got going on. Every part of the world, all y'all going on. Yes, I am calling you out. Yes, I'm Big Sis. That's what I do. And I love you. I'm going to do it in a loving way, but I'm going to call you out on it. And you know why I can call you out? Because I wish somebody would have called me out. Okay. I wish somebody would have called me out and said, hey, them friends you hanging with, you just need to back up. But I didn't. I kept them around and it was too late. And they spread my business. They put my business out there way too early. I mean, they put my business out there. Excuse me. And I thought that was supposed to be confidential between me and them. But it wasn't. Because when they got angry and they got upset with me, they put my business on blast. They weren't a real friend. They were supposed to just remain an associate. They were supposed to just remain on the outside of my boundary. They were supposed to remain over there. But instead, I invited them in. The first day I met them, and this is where many of y'all made this mistake. The first day that you meet them, and you got a cute backpack, she has a cute backpack, she likes your hair, compliments you, you compliment her hair. Now y'all at the hip like this after one day, after a few hours. Y'all like this. Oh, we best friends, BFF forever. This was meant to be. Oh, we just met. This was meant to be. I know you my BFF forever. You love me. I love you. I don't know what it is, but we just the best of friends in 10 minutes. You my BFF in 10 minutes. No. And y'all let these people in so close, so soon. Hey, Jessica. Y'all let these people in so close and so soon. And you like, girl, I like him on day 2. Day 2, y'all like, BFF, I like that boy over there. And then 2 days later, the boy coming, oh, your friend told me, you like, dang, I told you that in confidence, friend. Why would you say that? Oh, I didn't know you ain't want me to say nothing. Now y'all upset. But you was only a friend for 10 minutes. You didn't know what they were capable of. You didn't know what they were going to do. You didn't know if they knew how to keep their mouth shut. You didn't know if they knew how to keep secrets. You had no clue. You made an assumption. Look, some of y'all on here talking about, son, can I be your friend? No, you cannot be their friend. The reason why you can't be their friend is because you don't know them yet. They are your associate. You can call them Lil Sis or you can call them sister. That's fine. That's fine. But friend, no. I'm not giving you the title friend yet because I don't know you. I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know how you view the world yet. I don't know if friendship, and the thing is, friendship means different things to different people. So for me, if I define what a friend is to me, a friend is somebody that's loyal. A friend is somebody that even when they're upset with you, you all can have hard conversations. A friend to me can be someone that will check me when I'm wrong, but do it in a kind way. But to somebody else, a friend may be just somebody they can party with. A friend may be somebody that they can use when they go out and help them to pick up people at a bar. Excuse me. A friend could be somebody that they can spill all the tea with, they can gossip with. That's your version of friend. And so then when we come together and I say, oh, BFF after 10 minutes, I'm thinking that you're going to be kind to me. I'm thinking you're going to speak good words to me and we're going to be cool, but you barely speak to me unless we're about to go to the club. You don't speak to me unless we're about to go out. You don't speak to me unless you want to talk to my big brother because you like him. But to you, that's a friend. To me, that's not a friend. And it's not until it's too late that we sit and we say, oh, I don't really want that kind of friendship with you. That's not what I was looking for, right? Somebody said she used me for popularity. Yeah. Some friends is I'm friends with you so you can help push me forward. I'm friends with you, and that means that you're kind of a stepping stool for me to get to the next level. That's how some people view friends. Everybody doesn't have the same mentality that friendship means loyalty. Everybody doesn't have the same mentality that friendship means I don't tell your business, you don't tell my business. Right? Some people don't view friendship that way. And sometimes it's because that's how they learn to be a friend. Sometimes they got so excited being friends with another toxic friend that they thought that friendship is just all about fun. But friendship is not all about fun. Friendship is, can I trust you with the best parts of me and the worst parts? And trust that when the going gets tough, and trust that when you're angry with me, you're not going to open your mouth about me. Is, can I tell you a secret that I don't want to tell nobody else because I need to get this off my chest, and trust that you're going to pray for me, or trust that you're going to get me the help that I need? Or are you just going to go and tell everybody and laugh about it behind my back? Because if you laughing about other people behind their backs, what makes me think that you're not going to do that about me? And I see you call them friend. But y'all don't know this about people. That's why you can't just be picking everybody to be your friend. You have to set up these boundaries. You have to say, this is acceptable and unacceptable behavior. I don't like hearing gossip about everybody around me. I don't like hearing gossip from people I call a friend, because I know if I'm listening to gossip that they also speaking gossip about me somewhere else. So that's a boundary. I don't want to hear the tea about everybody. No, I don't. I don't want to get involved in that, because then they find out that you told me, and then I went and I told somebody else. And now they got a problem with me because I went and told somebody else, but you ain't tell me I wasn't supposed to tell nobody else because you wasn't even supposed to tell me. So now I'm in more drama because I'm your friend. But I know I was going to get in drama because I just let you be my friend within 10 minutes of knowing you. No, that's how we keep choosing the wrong friends, and they're not even friends, but we're giving them this label. And the thing is, I need y'all to start valuing the word friend differently. It can't just keep being something that we just throw around. Hey, Mila. It can't just be something we throw around to everybody like candy. No, that's not how we make friends. It's not just, you're nice, you're my friend. You're nice, you're my friend. You're nice, you're my, no. No. There's a period of time, because I need to know if I can trust you. I need to know if you value me and I value you. I need to know that first before I start talking about some girl. Guess what I did last night? No, I can't do that. I don't know you like that. I don't know who you're going to go tell. And how do I know just because you're friends with me don't mean that you're not going to tell your other friend there's something that I did? Because you said, well, she my friend too. No, this is my business. I can't keep just letting you tell everybody. No. But we learned that lesson too late. We learned that lesson after somebody has already gone and opened their mouth about us, and they're already toxic, and they're toxic. We learn after the fact. And then y'all come in my inbox, big sis, what do I do about my toxic friend? She went behind my back, and it's out there now because you trusted her, because you made her your BFF within 10 minutes. No, I'm not upset. No, I'm not angry. I'm expressive. So we have to reel that in. And I know this all too well. How do I know this? I'm going to tell you a story. Story time. So I had a group of friends I was friends with when I was in college. And I made them close friends. One of them was my best friend from high school, which really was my best friend because we fell out all the time. Never talked about our problems, but we fell out, kept becoming friends again, even though we never talked about our problems. That's beside the point, right? So One year, my freshman year, matter of fact, I got more than one story. My freshman year, I was dating a guy and I gave up my virginity to him. That's besides the point. That's a story for another day, another topic. Okay. So I need you to do your schoolwork, Holly. So while I was with my boyfriend, I was cheating. I was going and meeting up with this other guy in the middle of the night. Don't be like me, but this is my story. Okay. I got a whole lot more stories, but just listen to my story. Okay. So I was meeting up with this other guy in the middle of the night. And only I told two other people this was happening that were my friends that I had just met within a few weeks. Okay. So I'm with my boyfriend. I'm in his room all the time. So one day I get on his computer and I see, y'all don't know about this. This is Facebook. I was cheating. Don't be a cheater, y'all. So back old Facebook used to have something called an honesty box. And I think y'all have something like this, but anyway, Facebook used to have something called an honesty box. And in the honesty box, you could say whatever you wanted to say to anybody, and it was anonymous. Hey, Sally, it was anonymous. You never saw who sent you the message. Okay. So one day I get on my boyfriend's computer and I'm looking and I clicked on his honesty box. He had his honesty box up, I think, or maybe I was being nosy. I can't remember, one of the two. And in his honesty box, somebody, which means it was one of the two people that knew, somebody told my boyfriend everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. They said Allyson is cheating on you. She's meeting up with this guy in the middle of the night. You've never seen it. Hey, Gracie, if you check her phone, this is what they're texting back and forth. Here's the guy's phone number. You should confront her and dump her. She's trifling. All of these names. I mean, straight told my business. But it was only one of the two people that I had told that were my friends, which means one of two things happened. They were upset with me and felt bad for my boyfriend and sent him the message, or they told somebody else who was his friend and then they sent him the message. Now, my boyfriend never said anything about this to me. Now, he caught me like 2 times dancing with this other guy before. So he probably knew that something was going on. But somebody that was a friend went and told him my business. Now, should they have told? Yes, because he should have dropped me a long time ago, but he didn't. You know, he didn't drop me. He should have dropped me after somebody told him. Like if somebody was cheating on me, I would want somebody to tell me. That's beside the point. What I'm saying is, I thought I could trust these two people with a secret of mine, and I could not. And some of y'all have secrets like that. Some of y'all have stuff that y'all do that y'all would never want anybody to know, especially your mama. But you tell this friend because y'all just get along. Oh, y'all like the same guy from BTS. Oh, they like their favorite color is your favorite color. Oh, we got similar handwriting. Oh, you got the same shoes I got. Oh, we both like to shop at Justice. Oh, we both like this music video. We must be best friends. We must be meant to be BFFs for life. And y'all telling these people your whole world business. Y'all not getting below the surface of who these people really are. And because you're not getting to the surface, and because they like the same BTS guy you like, you thinking that you could tell them your whole life story. No, you cannot. Because you don't know them. You know what they like. You know the surface level stuff. And that's how you should keep everybody. You should definitely keep everybody at surface level until you get to know them. Until you see that you can trust them. Until you see you can trust them. Everything should be at surface level. I'm only going to tell you the guy I like in BTS. I'm only going to tell you the guy I like. What's that other group that y'all like? I'm only going to tell you that much. I'm only going to tell you what I did for my homework last night. I'm only going to tell you that my favorite chips is Lay's. I'm only going to tell you that stuff. Because if I tell you anything else and you get mad at me and I don't know how you respond in anger, How do I know you're not gonna go tell everybody else? And then I be sitting here looking silly because I done told you my whole life story, and you for real. And this is what some people do. Some people that you make your friend, they know to keep you at a distance, and you done told them your whole life story, and they told you nothing. And you sitting here pouring your whole life out, and you telling them everything about you, every guy that you like, every breakup. You tell them all the text messages that you done sent out, and they just sitting there like, okay, that is so crazy, girl. And they hang up with you. All right, talk to you later. Girl, you'll never believe what. That's what some of y'all friends are doing. Because they're not your real friend. But y'all are befriending these people over small similarities. It's probably 50 million girls in the world that like the same guy from BTS you like. It's probably 50 million girls in the world that like the same color purple you like. It's probably 50 million girls in the world that got the same type of shoes you got. Are you going to be friends with all 50 million? No, you're not. So why are y'all making these people your best friend so quick? Why are y'all making these people that really don't have your best interest at heart your best friend, or even just your friend? Right. And then some ask who you like and then they go date them. Exactly. That's what some of them do. Some of them purposely come into your life to destroy it. Like there are people that are ultimate destroyers. And they come to destroy you. Like they want to tear you top to bottom. That's what some people are. That's why some people in your life, they're coming to try to tear it apart. They see that you have all of this, they want all of that. And so then they come into your life and they try to take it all from you. So y'all have to stop giving everybody this title. Absolutely, they study you. They do. They study your strengths and your weaknesses. Y'all have to stop letting these people into your life so quick. It's important because y'all have to understand your value, right? When I understand that I'm one of a kind, when I understand that I carry an answer for the world, when I understand that you being my friend is really a plus for you, and it's a plus for me as I get to know you. But I'm understanding, I'm talking about for me, I know that you being my friend is a huge benefit to you. Why do I know that? Because I bring loyalty, because I bring confidentiality, because I bring encouragement, because one of my missions is to encourage you and push you to be your best self. I know I bring that to the table, but I can't give that to everybody because I can't be out here encouraging you to be your best self and you talking trash about me. I can't be here and be your best friend and I bring loyalty, but you out here dogging me out behind my back. I can't sit here as a friend and bring to the table confidentiality when I can't tell you one thing and you throw it out the window and you yell it from the rooftops. So I can't know what value I bring to the table and then just let anybody come eat. No, because I know you being my friend changes your life. I know you being my friend, you're not going to leave my life the same. But I can't pass that out to everybody that's just going to take it and trash it. So it's important that you start monitoring who you're calling friend. It's important that you start creating and forming boundaries based on what makes you comfortable and what you take and what you tolerate as acceptable behavior. So you're not going to come into my life, be my friend, and then call me the B word. Oh, that's just what we say as friends. No, that's not my name. My name is Allyson. And I don't care if you're trying to tell me something and you like, B, guess what I just heard? No, ma'am. Allyson, guess what I just heard? Girl, guess what I just heard? That's what you can say. But you're not going to call me on my name. That's a boundary I have. And if you cross that too many times, we got a problem. I'm not the type that wants to sit around and hear you dog somebody else out and then be fake to them. I don't want to see that because I know if you're doing it to them, you're doing it to me. That's a boundary. So the minute you come to me dogging out this girl over there and you coming to me like, oh, I can't stand her. Best believe I'm going to check you. And if you don't like me check you, then we probably shouldn't even be friends. Cassie, hold that question to the end because that's a good question. That's important. I can't sit here and be giving you confidentiality and you telling my whole life story to everybody else. No, I can't have that. And I need to see what you're like. Another reason I say this with relationships, but it's with friendships too. I need to see what you're like in certain situations. Because if the pressure is on, if somebody says, "Hey, tell me what Allyson did last night. I know she was over so and so house." And you like, "No, I'm not gonna tell you that." "No, tell me, I'm not gonna tell nobody." I need to know if you're gonna give in or not. If somebody says, "Hey, what that note say that Allyson just passed?" I need you to be like, "That's not your business." Or if somebody says, "I heard Allyson said this about you." I need to know if you're going to do one or two things. Are you going to be mad at me and start telling my business? Or are you going to come to me respectfully and say, "Hey, I heard that you said this about me. Is it true?" I need to know if you got that kind of friend. I don't want to find out by being on the receiving end of you telling my business. I want to find out through observation of how you do with somebody else. Let somebody else be a guinea pig. I don't want to find out the hard way that you spread rumors. I don't want to find out the hard way that you tell people's business by telling mine. I don't want to find out the hard way. Use somebody else as your guinea pig. It's save that. Juliana, save that question for the end, okay? Michael, you too. Say that question for the end. I don't want to find out the hard way and me having to go and clean stuff up because you was mad at me. I don't want to find out the hard way that when you're going through a hard time, you ghost me for 2 weeks. I don't want to find that out. I don't want to find out that when you meet a new friend, that I become the old friend and you pay me no attention. I don't want to find out the hard way. I want to see that happen before I invite you in and you become my friend. I want to see you do it to somebody else first. Because I don't want to be on the receiving end. I want to see you do it first. And then I'll be like, "You know what? I can't deal with that." Or, "You know what? I can deal with that because I know how to deal with her when she does that." I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Let me tell you another story. Friend group I was with. Same friend group. I stayed friends with these girls for almost 4 years. Foolishly. I should have kept a lot of them, especially because they're a red flag. Like you have red flags in relationships, you have red flags in friendships too. So we had gone out of town and we went to some like homecoming somewhere. And I messed around with a guy I had just met. Stupid decision. So one of the girls that was there, that was my friend, she was messing around with another guy that was in a relationship on our campus. And matter of fact, they were all in the same choir, right? So I had said something stupid to somebody else. I didn't think it would get back to her. So I was a bad friend too. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I was a best friend to everybody. I was not. I was a toxic friend. Okay. So I said something slick about that girl, and we weren't even close at the time, but I said something slick about her behind her back. I didn't think it would get back to her, but it did. And so she came into the cafeteria in front of a whole group of people that both of us knew. And I wasn't sitting over there, but I was sitting in the area where I could hear everything that they were saying. So she comes in and she's mad because she heard what I said about her. Okay, so she's mad. She heard what I said about her. She comes in and she says, "I can't believe she said that. At least I wasn't out here sleeping around with so and so after just meeting him." She put my business on blast. Do you hear me? She put my business on blast. What I said about her, I said to one person. She took my business that she found out because she was there and told it to multiple people because she was a friend. We were on a friend's trip, having a friend's girl weekend. What happens here stays here. No, because when she got mad at me, she told my business. When she got upset, which means as easy as it came out of her mouth that time, that means it had come out of her mouth before, even easier, with somebody she was close with a boyfriend. But she came right in that cafeteria and told my business. to the whole group of people. And all of them knew I was sitting right there. So they were like, oh, and they looked right at me. Looked right at me. So you need to find out with these people, when you get mad at me, are you going to put me on blast? When you get mad at me, are you going to take the secrets that I thought you would never tell and tell everybody because you're mad at me? When I'm a bad friend to you, does that mean you're going to be a bad friend to me too? Like, do you retaliate? Do you like to get revenge? Like, I need to find out those things about you. But you all can't find those things out if you're making people your friend within 5 minutes of meeting them. Y'all don't find this type of stuff out if you're their BFF within 2 days of knowing them. Y'all don't find that stuff out. You find that out later down the line after y'all have already gotten into it. So y'all have to stop making these mistakes. And I understand that we want to have friends. We want to, be liked by a lot of people. I understand that, But the thing is it more important for you to have 50 friends and nobody's quality? Is it important for you to have 50 friends and none of them you can trust? Is it important for you to have 50 friends and all of them know your business and are ready to drop your business at the drop of a dime? Or is it better to have one friend that you have vetted, that you have understood, that you have sat down and researched, and that one friend, those two friends, be loyal to you? Those two friends help you become your best self. That's it. Quality, not quantity. Quality, not quantity. You can have 50 million friends and you could still feel alone. I've had experiences like that where I would be in a room full of people and it was like my body was there and I was laughing and I was engaging in a conversation, but my mind was not there. My soul was not there. And I would be sitting there and I would still feel alone. I would still feel like I wasn't even in that room with them. I would be sitting and thinking and daydreaming about 50 other things. And not one of those 50 things I was daydreaming about had to do with sitting there with those people. Would you rather sit in a room full of people and feel like you don't belong? Or sit in the room with one and feel like this one person understands you and feel like this one person is willing to listen to you and feel like this one person you can trust? That's what matters. And something I don't want y'all to do, because I've gotten this message a few times too. Y'all are afraid to leave these toxic friendships because you're afraid to be alone. Some of y'all, and I'm calling y'all out now, and I'm calling myself out too, because I did this. Some of y'all stay in these toxic friendships because you're afraid. You're afraid that they're going to start telling your business. You're afraid that they're going to spread rumors about you. You're afraid that nobody will talk to you. You're afraid you won't have any more friends. So you just decide to stay. And you become a prisoner. Some of y'all are prisoners in your friendships. You're a prisoner because you feel like you've invested too much. You feel like you've told too much to be able to leave. And these people don't put you on blast to be able to leave and leave safely. Some of y'all are terrified to leave a friendship. Y'all are prisoners, locked up in these toxic friendships because you're afraid to leave because you don't want them to tell your business. You're afraid to leave because this is the only person that talked to you on the first day of school. Y'all are in prisons. Y'all have to come out of prison. If they spread rumors, you have to look the other way, because would you like to continue spending years, weeks, months in these toxic friendships, knowing that you need to leave, knowing that they're not benefiting you, knowing that it's not helping you to become your best self? Would you rather stay in that, crying all the time, sending me messages every other day, talking about this toxic friend? Or would you rather be free? And if you got to deal with a few rumors for a few weeks, it's over after that because people stop caring. Or will you move on and say, I'm going to be my best self And I'd rather be by myself in that, or have one person in that, than have a whole group of people and be free. And then take the lessons that you learn and apply them to your new friendships. But some of y'all want to stay in prison because you're afraid. I think she gonna spread rumors about me. So what? After about 1 week, nobody's gonna remember that rumor, and then something silly gonna happen. Y'all ticket span like this. Mine is too. I'll be stuck on something for like 2 days, and then something else happen, and then I move on. That's what happens in school. And then when you spend that time by yourself, you get to know yourself. You understand your boundaries. You begin to understand what you will and what you won't tolerate. You become bolder in expressing that. You reveal yourself at the surface level, and you only start to let in the people that are worthy to become your friend, because y'all are worthy of healthy friendships and healthy relationships. And you do not have to tolerate, and you do not have to stay in these friendships and relationships that are toxic. So what if they mad? And then some of y'all say, I don't want to hurt their feelings, but they've been hurting your feelings for weeks and months and days. Y'all keep putting yourself second. You keep putting your feelings second to somebody else's feelings. And they hurting you, and they talking about you, and they dogging you out. And you just sitting there taking it because you're afraid to leave. But then when I say, you send me a message, I say, I think it's time for you to let that friend go. Well, I don't want to hurt her feelings. But you just told me a whole story about how she hurt your feelings for weeks. How she ghosted you. How she kissed your boyfriend. Y'all sat here and told me this whole story about how they didn't hurt your feelings. You crying about it. But then I say, let them go. And you say, I don't want to hurt their feelings. But you'll sit there and you'll take somebody else hurting your feelings. You come first, honey. You come first, little sis. You come first. How you feel comes first. Your comfort comes first. Yes, cows to the max. You come first, not them, not their emotions. Nobody else's emotions should come before yours. Period. Now, is that me saying be insensitive? No. There's a way you can say everything with respect. But even if you say it in the nicest way with cotton candy and with their favorite stuff, some people still gonna be mad, and you just have to accept that. But are you going to stay in a toxic friendship and relationship just because you're afraid of hurting somebody's feelings? Or are you going to get out, deal with it for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, then being upset, and then move on and be free? It's time to be free. It's time to let these people go and learn the lesson. Don't drop a toxic friend and then 2 days later somebody say, let's be BFFs, and you be like, okay. No. I don't give everybody that title. So I think we should spend some time getting to know each other. There are some things that I really don't like in a friend, and there are some things I don't like in a friendship, and I want to talk to you about those. And if you can't do them, that's okay. We can remain cordial and be nice. But I don't give everybody the title friend. I need y'all to be like that. Like, be bold just like that. Be bold just like that. I don't give everybody the title friend. Okay? I need you to be bold. Be bold. Because you are worthy of a healthy friendship. And whatever you feel you need to have a healthy friendship, you can put in place. You have that right. People only do to you what you allow them to do. People only do to you what you allow. You are in control of your space. You have a locus of control over you. You have control. You can't say, oh, she came into my life and did this. Let's be real. You allowed her to come in and you let her do it. I need you to have the boldness to not let anybody do anything to you again. To tell them, hey, I don't allow that. in my locus of control. I don't allow that in my life and in my friendship. And I'm sorry to let you know, but if you do that again, we're going to have to part ways as friends. We can still be nice. We can still be cordial. However, I do want to let you know that I don't tolerate that. That doesn't make me feel good. That doesn't bring me any type of comfort. That doesn't bring me joy. It brings me sadness. It makes me upset. And I'm going to ask you nicely, please not to do that again. Period. Period. All right. I'm going to take a few questions because I got to go. Questions. Ask me your questions. Can I do parent? Oh, we got to have a conversation about parents. Yeah, I'll do one another time. You've been pressured to tell your information before. If nobody's holding a gun to your head, you don't have to open your mouth. And even when they do a karate chop move. But no, there's no pressure. You better tell me this or I'm going to leave. Bye. That's my business to tell. And if I don't want to tell you, I don't have to tell you. Red flags for a toxic friend. That's a good question. So if they continue to gossip about somebody behind their back and then smile in their face and you see that, that's a toxic friend. If they like to encourage you to do things that you know you should not be doing and that you know is outside of your comfort zone, but they keep pushing you to do it, like they keep trying to push you to this place that you know you don't want to be, that's a toxic friend. If that person is always up and down, like one day y'all friends, the next day y'all not, one day y'all cool, the next day y'all fighting, that's a toxic friend. That's, yes, your emotions are on a roller coaster. Nobody wants that. What happens if you try to be friends? What did you say? What happens if you try to be friends with your friends, but they bullied you? You need to handle them bullies and they're not your friend. Your friend lied to this girl, told her you want to jump her, and she came up to you yelling. You should correct her and be like, no, I don't want to jump you. But if she's saying somebody jumping you, maybe it's her. How do you make a good, long-lasting friend? That is a good question. So what I would suggest, always having the lines of communication open. So don't hide things. If you're feeling a certain type of way, speak up about it respectfully, kindly. Say, I didn't really like when you did that. I wanted to know if we could talk about it. One of the biggest things I think in my friendship that wasn't good, especially when I was in college, is that we would fight and we would get into arguments and we would not talk for like a week. And then we would talk again, but we would never address the problem. And the thing is, the next time we got mad at each other because it happened again, I would be mad at the last thing and the new thing. And so you end up with all this built up anger because you never dealt with the problem. So communication is definitely key. How do you avoid getting people to approach you sometimes? Like sometimes you don't want to talk. Respectfully tell them, hey, I know you want to have a conversation right now, but I'm really not feeling it. And I want to give you my undivided attention and I want to be able to communicate with you effectively, but I just am not feeling it right now. So if you give me a little bit of space, maybe give me till tomorrow, and I promise you, I will give you my undivided attention. Don't put people's name on here. Don't call people out. Your fear stops you from opening up. How do you address that? Do it on levels of your comfort. So if you see a girl wearing shoes that you like, say, hey, I really like those shoes. Where'd you get them? Start up a conversation about the brand. Start up a conversation about favorite colors. If they're talking about, like, I don't know if you like BTS, they talking about BTS, say, oh my gosh, I really like him too. Like, do y'all mind if I join your conversation? That's it. Just small things, small entryways to start up conversations. How do you respond when your friend says putting you down is just them being honest? Let them know that if they would like to be honest, that there's a specific way you would like their honesty to be communicated. So sometimes it's not about what they say, it's about how they say it. Right? So there's a difference between, man, you stink, and hey, I'm noticing that there's a smell going on. Like, I don't know if, you forgot to put on deodorant today, but I wanted to let you know. Those are two different things. I said the exact same thing, but I said it two different ways. LOL, what happened? Hey, Michaela. I love you too, Michaela. Any more questions? I can't scroll. I'm not going to scroll up, so just repost it. If you ask me a question, I didn't get to it. How can you help your friend with bad thoughts? Help her come up with a list of things that get her mind off of those bad thoughts. Have her come up with a list of things that make her happy, bring her joy. And you have a copy of the list. And so when she's feeling down, you bring up those things on the list. What do you do when girls keep looking at you? You don't like it. Say, hey, I noticed you've been looking at me for a while now. Is there anything I can help you with? It usually breaks it. And you just do it every time. How do you tell your best friend you like him, but you don't know? Lisa, I would keep that to yourself until you're sure. And also, I always tell people you need to count up the cost. Is the friendship losing? Is the friendship worth losing over a relationship? And like if the relationship goes wrong and you lose the friendship, is it worth it? How do you stop being bullied? Go watch my video on bullying. Hey, Sunrose. How to take time for yourself without ghosting. Ask for it. Say, hey, y'all, I haven't been feeling myself lately. I really just kind of want to disconnect. And so I'm going to be disconnected for the next 2 days. I'm not ghosting you. I just want to let you know that I need a little bit of space. And hope and prayerfully, because they're a good friend, they respect you for it. What do you do because you realize your toxic friend is trying to be nicer towards you? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Still put some boundaries in place. You know, hey, I'm noticing that you're changing a lot of your behavior towards me, and I really appreciate it. But I just want to ensure that there's still some boundaries in place. But I do want you to know I appreciate the changes you've been making. Go watch my videos on self-love. Go watch my videos on depression. It's on YouTube. I did a whole 5-part series on self-love. Your friend is sometimes goes to you, but you don't know what to do. So Black Cat, this is what I would say. I would let her know, like, hey, I noticed that you've been ghosting me. I don't really understand why, and I would like to get a better understanding of why you're doing it. Because I know we have a good friendship, but I would like to know and understand a little bit better. You've never been in a fight. How can you tell if you can fight? There's really no way to tell. You can start doing the little boxing that you see on YouTube. Parent issues. How do you stop it? Go watch my video and read the letter I have in my bio. What happens if you tell your toxic friends, I don't want to do that, but they make you? Nobody can make you do anything. Nobody can make you do anything if they don't have a gun to your head. So you tell them that that's something you don't want to do. If they keep trying to push you to do it, just walk away. Lisa, you need to write a letter to your parents and tell them ASAP. How to get over a boy. Go watch my video on how to get over a breakup. Have I ever been in a fight? No, I have not. I have lasted 31 years and have never been in a fight. How do you go? Oh, to joke, I just said it. Go watch my video on how to get over a breakup. That'll help with that. Okay. She made a plan a video call we were going to play, but she ghosted you. You should reach out. Trying to call your parents, being forced into the bathroom. What about trying to call your parents, being forced into the bathroom, asking for help? I don't understand that ICE person, but inbox me. Inbox me so you can tell me what the whole thing. I am 31. Oh, thanks. I'm getting wise every day. Yeah, you could change it. Absolutely. Definitely change the words in the letter to fit you. What happened is your toxic friend sent an embarrassing photo to you, to your other friends, and they laughed. Just let them know, hey, I didn't give you permission to take that picture or send it to anybody. Please ask next time. Lisa, tell your parents ASAP. How do you convince him to let you audition? You should do an audition in front of him and let him decide again that way. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead as I always do at the end. I'm going to pray and get off of here. I'm not ignoring you. I'm attracted. What did you say? I'm sorry. What about your best friend killing herself? I'm sorry that happened, ICE person. Definitely go talk to a counselor ASAP. Online friend who is self-harming. You should try to tell them that you care about them enough and then send them like suicide hotline. What happens if your parents don't accept your decision in the future? That happens. If you're not 18, I mean, it's nothing you can do about it, but you can still work at it on the side. Then you turn 18, make that decision for yourself again. You don't live with your parents and you don't have any contact with them. You should talk to a counselor then, or even jail. How do you convince your mom to let you get Snapchat? Show her you can be responsible on TikTok. Yeah, ice person, absolutely. You didn't get your period last month. What should you do? Have you been sexually active? If so, might need to get a test. You can't tell your real friends are everyone you know seems toxic. Well, I mean, if it walked like a duck, it talked like a duck. Sometimes it's a duck. Um, I mean, it's really no sure test besides experience and watching behavior. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna go ahead and pray. We'll get off, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right. So, Father God, in Jesus' name, first I come to you saying thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your gentleness. Thank you for your meekness. And thank you for loving us in spite of ourselves, Lord. I come to you, Lord God, bringing every little sis before you that's going to see the replay and that's on live right now, Lord. And some of them have been dealing with toxic friendships. Some of them have words and phrases that have been spoken by other friends that they've had in the past that just kind of torment them, of words that have been spoken that were negative, that spoke against the amazing girl that they are. And Lord, in the name of Jesus, I just pull those words up in the name of Jesus Christ, Lord. I curse those words at the root. And I speak that they are not the truth. And I speak that the truth is that they are amazing, one of a kind. You made them to be royalty. You made them to be one of a kind, that there will be no one that they could be compared to, because they are themselves. They are the only one of them. And that is the power that you've given us here on earth, God. I come against every single jail-like friendship, Lord. Every single girl on here that is in some type of bound friendship out of fear of retaliation, out of fear of revenge, out of fear of loneliness. I break those chains off of them in the name of Jesus Christ. And I speak that they will be able to walk freely out of those toxic friendships. They'll be able to walk freely out of those toxic relationships and not have any fear of retribution, because I speak there will be none. And if there is any, God, that it will be minimal, that it will not last beyond 2 days, God. I speak, Lord, they will be free to set up boundaries out of their own comfort level based on their comfort. And they will have the boldness to set them in place and the boldness to say, everyone is not my friend. Everybody is not my friend. I'm not letting everybody close to me, because I know the value of what I carry. I know what I bring to the table, and everybody cannot have access to that. And I speak they will be bold in that. Give them the strength to say that. Help them to say that with grace. Help them to say that with kindness in their heart, Lord, and no malice intended, Lord. That when they say it, that people understand and people don't try to retaliate, or people don't try to tell them that they think too good of themselves, they think too high of themselves. In reality, they understand the value of what they carry. They understand how valuable they are. They understand their worth. They understand the things that they carry that nobody else carries. They understand that you gave them an answer for the world that nobody else has. And so because of that, they have to protect it. And I speak they will protect it. I speak you will place a hedge of protection around them even now, against those that will speak negatively about them and try to make them feel bad about who they are, when in reality that they are one of a kind. They are a wonder of this world. I thank you. I speak sweet sleep over every single one of them. I ask you to rid their minds of all the lies, all the tormented spirits. I come against nightmares. I come against fear of going to sleep in the name of Jesus Christ. I speak peace to their mind. I come against the anxious mind that tries to run. I come against the depressed mind that tries to keep them in a place of sadness. And I speak nothing but your peace. I speak nothing but your joy and nothing but your love from this point on and forevermore. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. I love y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I will see you tomorrow. All right. Bye. Love y'all. Bye. Bye.